What's going on, y'all? My name is Grayson Russell.
Hey, it's Presley Tunnett here.
Hey everybody, Robbie Johnson here.
This is Darian Leigh.
Hey y'all, this is Billie Joe Jones.
My name is Rye Rivers.
Hi, I'm Chloe Styler, and you are listening to The Jay Franzi Show.
Be sure to enjoy it.
Thank y'all.
Welcome to The Jay Franzi Show, a behind-the-curtain look at the entertainment industry with insights you can't pay for and stories you've never heard. Now, here's your host, Jay Franzi.
And we are coming at you live. I am Jay Franzi, and with me tonight, the Pam to my Jim, my beautiful co-host, Miss Tiffany Mason.
OMG, love the Office reference. Yes.
If you are new to the show, this is your source for the latest news, reviews, and interviews. And if you would like to join in, comment, or fire off any questions, please head over to jfranzi.com. All right, my friend, before we get started, let's just knock out the question of the day. Let me just throw it out there.
Please, just throw it out there.
What is the greatest vocal collaboration of all time?
Inquiring minds
We
want
like
to
to
know.
turn it into a battle. So what's the greatest of all time? All right, don't answer now. If you would like to throw your comments into the comment section, we will go ahead and read those a little later in the show. All right, we have a special guest. We have a very special guest. I said it once. I will say it again. We have a very special guest.
I say we have a very special guest.
There you go. We have a singer and a songwriter. Tonight, my friend, we have Miss MacKenzie Lee. Miss MacKenzie, my friend, how are you?
I'm great. How are you guys doing?
Oh, you're fabulous. We couldn't be any better. You're here with us tonight.
I have to tell you, you made the Jim and Pam reference, and I actually am going to Office Con, the final Office Con. I'm obsessed. So this is kismet that you guys just said that. Yes.
I had no idea there was such a thing.
So fingers crossed Steve Carell shows up. We'll see.
Nice. And where is such an event?
It's in New Jersey this year. They travel the whole country. I've never been to one, but when I heard it was the last one,
You
figured
said you had to do it.
miss it. Yeah.
What would you look forward to the most?
I bought a VIP pass for myself so I wouldn't have to wait in line to meet people, which is cool. I will say, hoping for the Jims, the Pams, Angela and Dwight have already signed on. So very excited about that. And then obviously Kevin. Got to meet Kevin. So
Angela, Dwight, they got nothing going on. You know they're going to be there.
Oh, come on. They got everything going on. You've seen the AT&T commercials. They're busy.
That's what I'm saying. I'd want to meet Pam for sure.
I'm excited to meet all of them.
Absolutely.
I'd be okay with just Pam.
I would actually like to meet Ed Helms.
Ed Helms. Mm-hmm.
Ed Helms, thank you.
Yes. He's the singer. He's the best one.
He's the singer and he was in The Hangover. And I just think that he's probably like I don't know. I just feel like he probably is funny. I just like funny people. So he's probably funny.
Fair. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But I will say Sean, my husband, will not allow us to watch any of the Office episodes where Andy is the main boss.
Okay.
No. If you read the descriptions, it has to say Michael, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, okay, we can watch that one. He only likes the originals.
Please tell me you guys are watching the super fan episodes on Peacock.
We tried. I don't know.
Okay. Oh my God. Changed my life. Amazing.
Okay. I'll have to give it another.
Deleted scenes in one. It's amazing. Sponsored by Peacock.
There you go.
We're not, but if Peacock wants to reach out to us, jay@jfranzi.com.
We have a new manager. I like that. Fantastic. Well, Miss New Manager, let's dive in and just tell me, why did you choose the style of music that you have chosen?
Yeah, so I like to genre bend a little bit. My whole life I've sang in
I like this
choir.
terminology, genre bend.
Thank you. Yeah, so I work with Red 13 Records. They have a couple different offices throughout the country, but I work with the office in New England. Shout out Mark and Sean and Johnny and Jimmy and everyone. They're all amazing. But they are trying to help me narrow down, to help me start writing and picking the first couple songs we're going to release. And when they said, what kind of genre are we looking to explore? There are so many different inspirations that I had from so many different people that we couldn't really land on one thing. Right now it's feeling very dark pop. So more Billie Eilish, edgy Taylor Swift if she was angrier than she seems to be. We just want Taylor to be happy. But Lana Del Rey vibes. And so really music to me, my favorite inspiration is comical music. So Bo Burnham, The Lonely Island, Adam Sandler, things that are impressive and the lyrics are actually good and they can sing, but it's also really funny and it's clever and it makes you think. So I've been working on trying to work that slowly into what I'm doing, where you'll hear things, you're like, oh, that's funny. I like that. That's good. But I'm also actually singing and it's not a whole joke. You actually enjoy the song and people want to listen to it. So I like in a little bit of the wittiness into something that actually means something to people as well.
All right. Well, you've mentioned a couple things in there I want to make sure we touch on. First off, you said you're dealing with the company that's in New England. Is that where you're located right now?
For now, yes.
What part?
I'm out near Boston. I pointed Boston's over here.
What city are you in?
I'm in Boston.
Boston proper?
Yeah.
I ask. I'm from Peabody.
Oh my God. Great place. No one can say it correctly, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's named after George Peabody, Miss Tiffany, but they pronounce it Peabody.
They do.
You think of, I'm going to screw it up.
Yep, probably.
Demumbrium?
Ah, look at you. Nashville, famous street in Nashville. It's called Demumbrium.
Amazing.
And it's spelled Demon Brewing.
Wow. Keeping you on your toes.
Nice, huh? Look at you. I didn't even have to hit the button that time, Miss Tiffany.
I'm so proud of me, Jay.
I'm
Get a gold star.
I'm sure we'll be hitting that button at some point tonight, but it's not now. That was very good. I like it.
Thank you.
So Boston proper. So you got a lot of good places there to play some music.
Oh, 1,000,000%. We just went to a bunch of my friends and I went to Hosier and saw Gigi Perez. She was amazing. So Fenway, that was a super cool place to go. There's a million cool venues out here. Boston's awesome for sure.
Boston being a quality music scene overall, but it's usually either jazz on the Berkeley side of things or it's rock and metal on the independent side of things. And you've chosen something definitely far off the beaten path. So where do you think would be the place for you to land to play the style of music you're doing?
So honestly, I mean, LA is everyone's goal, it seems. I know Nashville is leaning country, but there's some other cool stuff going on down there for sure. Boston, I will say I went to Boston Calling. That was a really cool experience. I went last year, so when Chappell Roan was there, which was unbelievable. One of my favorite bands is Young the Giant. So I won't tell you how many times, but I've seen them multiple times. I love them. Ed Sheeran was there last year. So there is some pretty cool stuff in Boston as well. I can't knock it. Boston is a very cool city.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, I didn't miss it as much until I left.
Fair.
I missed the food the most.
Valid.
So there's so many places that I miss, Miss Tiffany. It's crazy. And you know what? I never ate seafood when I lived in Boston, but now every time I go back, we go and eat
Interesting.
seafood.
The tilted
Tilted
what
kilt.
Is it? Tilted kilt. It's not doing it for you?
That's not seafood. That's like a Hooters.
I know. No, I'm saying where you live now.
Oh, Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. That's what it was. I knew we were
It's
talking
still
about
another
one, sorry.
Hooters knockoff, but it's much better. For sure. Not sponsored, but could be.
I know.
MacKenzie, get on that for us, will you? Anywho, Rocky Rose, Miss Tiffany. Rocky Rose out with Cyndi Lauper right now.
Oh, yes.
She is from Ohio, went to Berklee College of Music, then went off to London to the conservatory, and then moved to L.A. That's why I'm bringing it up, Miss MacKenzie. She's out in L.A. She plays with, probably 10 different bands, one of them being Cyndi Lauper,
amazing.
who she's out on the road with right now.
That's awesome.
But in some of the bands, she plays a style of music that you do. So she might be a good connection to
absolutely
get you with. So
yeah,
maybe we can make that happen. Rocky, if you're listening, join
We'll
us,
see how the rest of the show
jfranzy.com.
goes, Jay. That's not
I know.
Oh.
I have to be fully vetted.
Fair enough. I mean, she's an Italian from Boston. What more does she need?
We'll see. We'll see.
Fine. You quiz her then.
Where'd you get that great hair?
Yeah.
I see the important things.
I mean, after today, everyone will just be listening. Mackenzie's got some great, beautiful Vidal Sassoon, picture perfect commercial hair.
Wow, thank you.
You'll make for good music videos when you start releasing all your songs.
Thank you. I really hope so.
Yes.
I see we've taken a turn, but why not?
Mackenzie, have you always been singing? Like,
always.
Were you really little, just all the little home videos?
My dad always jokes that I would be Kenzie FM, so he didn't get to listen to the radio in the car. It was just me. And that Sound of Music was like my favorite thing of all time. I would sing basically the ABCs or something from Sound of Music when I was little. But all through middle school, high school was in chorus. And then I went to Springfield College, which is my favorite place ever. I love Springfield College so much. Did undergrad and grad, went back because I didn't want to leave. Did acapella the whole time I was there, which is why I love Andy so much from The Office. It's not as nerdy as people make it seem like it is. It actually is very cool and so impressive. Yes, thank you.
So impressive. In high school, I had like my 4 best friends, like the little group that we hung out with, they were all in the acapella group. So every time they had a performance, I'd be the only one sitting, like with my little junky voice and just listening to them do all their acapella. Just so amazing.
It's
acapella,
so
one of my
fun.
favorites.
And I think, so going into that freshman year of college, learning really how to separate every instrument, every sound from a song, and then having to create that with your vocals and there's no percussion, you're not doing anything but making, beatboxing and actually singing. You really learn to appreciate every single piece that goes into a song to make it what it is. And that taught me how to listen to music differently. So I'll be in the car with my friends and I'll turn it all the way up and be like, no, but listen to this bass line. It's amazing. You have to hear this. And so I really have a greater appreciation, I think, because of that. So shout out acapella.
It's funny you mentioned that school.
Oh my God.
I was just going to say.
No. Did you go to Springfield?
I did not. I was talking to somebody today who did, though, just this morning.
Meant to be.
They were telling me how great it was.
It really is. Like it's my favorite place on earth. I love it there.
I had never heard anything about it until this morning.
Oh, well, I know I don't have.
What do you love
time.
so much? The scenery or the musicality of it?
It is the first time. So it is not a musical school. It is an athletic school. Like you go there because everyone who goes there, even if you don't play sports there, you played sports at some point in your life. Everyone plays sports. It's a very, very athletic school, but they have everything. It's a school of humanics. So basically everything you do is to help serve others and to take care of others. So all of the majors, everything that they teach, we would do a humanics in action day where the whole school would take classes off and we would go and help the neighbors in the community and kids in the community. And it just, I've never felt like I belonged somewhere before or felt community as I did at Springfield College. And I continued, I was a graduate assistant there. I continued working there as long as I could until I was like, all right, maybe my student loans need me to calm down with all these classes.
Well, being an Italian from Boston, I'm sure you're familiar with Faneuil Hall.
Of course.
Exactly. So did you ever go there and watch the a cappella singers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing that people don't get too. Pentatonics was one of my favorite groups all through college because they made it more mainstream. And so I saw them, I think in Boston or maybe in Connecticut, but I saw them live. And I just remember they did one song where they took all their mics and they turned their mics off. And it, like, you could hear a pin drop from the audience. And I just remember being so moved by the harmonies and everything. And the fact that they take the songs that they do and then break them down into, they're incredible. They're amazing.
Well, Drummer Boy by Pentatonics is my daughter's favorite Christmas song.
Yes. Amazing. Love it. She's very good taste. I like that.
I remember going to Faneuil Hall a lot, and there was this one restaurant that was just outside of the Strip, and we'd sit there. It was outdoors, and the a cappella group would come and sing right there. It was awesome.
So cool.
It was really awesome. Like I said, there's a huge music scene in Boston. It's just not what you would expect. Like when we go to Nashville, you're not walking down Broadway listening to music everywhere. So it is pretty cool. Now I see you're sitting with a grand piano behind you.
Yes, I am. It was my Gigi. So it stands for glamorous grandma, and she is. Okay. She's so glamorous. But she's the only other musician in our family. So I got the piano because I'm the only other one that plays. So it was very, very special when I got it.
One hell of a gift.
It really was. And I treat her very well.
How long did it take you to learn how to play it?
So when I was little, did not have a choice to learn how to play piano. My sister and I both took lessons. And I think I was so young, I didn't appreciate very much what my parents were letting us do in taking lessons. I did not like it. So as an adult, when I got back into singing, I wanted to be able to do the cover videos I started getting back into after college. One of the hardest things for me transitioning out of Springfield College was I didn't have a place to perform anymore. I didn't have shows to look forward to. I didn't have arrangements to do with my friends. I wasn't getting together with people a couple times a week to sing. And I was really missing a creative outlet. Like, it was depressing how I didn't have anything to look forward to music wise for years at a time. And so finally, when I got the piano, I started reteaching myself some chords and working on some songs, and very embarrassing how much you lose and then have to work very hard to get back. But I feel I'm not going to lie, had to get the little cheater thing with the notes on it and put them in the keys to reteach myself. But I did, and it worked, and here we are.
Piano was my instrument in college, and I can't play a thing right now for the life of me, so don't feel bad.
That does make me feel much better. Thank you.
All right, I know we're pushing on time here, but before we let you go, can you tell me your favorite place in the North End?
Oh, my God. So I'm going to go Back Bay, and I have to say the Lenox Hotel. It's my favorite place ever. They have just changed some of the restaurants. I have not yet been able to go to the new restaurants that have come in, but I have every year I go and I get a candle from the Lenox. It lasts me less than a year, but I go every year and I do some sort of dinner or breakfast there. And it's my favorite place to stay. When I tell people when they're coming into the city, you have to go and give it a chance. It's so beautiful there.
Mine is nothing like that.
Okay, I'm ready.
I like Pizzeria Regina.
Oh, great choice.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, the North End is the Italian section of Boston, Miss Tiffany. And it has got like a couple bakeries and a couple pizza places, and it's as Italian as you can get. And Pizzeria Regina is this little corner hole in the wall. It's tiny as can possibly be, and they are as aggressive as can be. You go in there, they're they're not afraid to yell at you. So
true.
So
it's
like
pizza
that.
or pastries.
Right.
You gotta wait in line, one or the other.
And it's a massive line, yeah.
But it's worth it.
Well, MacKenzie, I am dying to know, what music should we be looking for from you? What songs are out? What's coming up? What do you love to perform?
So right now, my first single, Bad Taste on Love, is out on all streaming platforms. I feel really, really excited. It's been doing really well for a very, very new independent artist. Just happy that anybody is listening to it. Has been very fun. And right now we're about, I would say, a week or two away from the second one, which is going to be The Ghost of Us. And that'll be coming out in a couple of weeks.
Very nice. All right, my friend. Well, I cannot thank you enough for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. And hopefully when your album is finished, you will come on here first to tell us all about it.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you guys.
Yes. Have a great night, MacKenzie. Nice meeting you.
You too. Bye.
Bye. All righty, my friend. How was that?
That was pretty cool. Nice. I love her energy.
And I'm like, fellow Bostonian.
I'm a big fan. The whole acapella business. Big fan. That is impressive.
It is. It's very cool. She's very talented. Her voice is very amazing. I really do like her voice. It has a different feel to it. So I do like it. For a singer-songwriter to work on the piano and stuff like that too is really nice.
Well, and she said that she's going dark, not dark country.
Dark pop is what she called it, but it's
dark pop. Yes,
it's got that singer-songwriter
I feel like her voice,
vibe to it.
Yeah, I feel like her voice has like that kind of haunting tonality to it, or whatever. I don't know, longing or vulnerability, or
yeah,
I like it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nice, great way to start the show tonight.
Well, something I really want to talk about is Kelly Clarkson. I know we talked on July 4th. She delayed her show, well, really canceled it with moments' notice. And so she actually did come out July 11th, and she apologized and said, we can't help our bodies get sick. But yeah, it's actually going strong now. But she almost flashed the audience because she had a little wardrobe malfunction warning, but she was saying that it was, giving responsibility to menopause. So I didn't realize she was that old.
She's not that old.
Yeah.
So. She's definitely not that old, but hey, you never know.
It can start as early as 35, Jay.
Well, then she's that old. Yeah. I say my wife's going through it all the time. Something's got to explain
We're all
the mood
going
swings.
through
I'm
something.
saying,
Yeah, it's hormones, man. It's hormones. It's not fair. Do you know that I learned that women, we take 28 days to go through a full cycle of hormones? Men go through their full cycle of hormones in 24 hours.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 28 years.
No, so every day you guys have done a full cycle.
See, we are
nice.
very efficient.
You're very simple. Women are very complex.
Yes. Definitely complex.
Miranda Lambert is a native to Texas, and she announced plans for a benefit concert for the Lone Star State in the recent weeks, which was very, very sad.
You know who else is putting a benefit concert together and is from Texas?
No.
Someone who should be number one in the country music scene.
Ooh. George Strait or Garth Brooks?
Strait.
George Strait. Yes.
He's from Texas. Garth Brooks is from Oklahoma.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I was just testing you.
Yeah. But George Strait
cool.
is putting together a big show and benefit.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Chris Stapleton steps up after the devastating floods as well with a major donation. He is donating $1 million to support the victims of the devastating floods that hit over 4th of July weekend. I guess I never put 2 and 2 together that it was 4th of July weekend, but it sure was. How terrible.
It is terrible.
See, it's too sad. It's just too sad. That breaks my heart for those people.
Tell us happy news, my friend.
Okay, happy news. So Chris Rock, he makes his band do something after every single concert.
Whoa. Want to start again? I have a feeling that's not Chris Rock.
Oh, Kid Rock.
Slight
not
difference.
even close. Yes, Kid Rock. Apologize. Many apologies to the crew members.
You're not going to slap Kid Rock, is all I'm saying.
No. No. Okay, Kid Rock and his band, when they're finished playing their concerts, he requires everybody to go backstage, and then they watch their performance. They watch the footage, and then they try to decide what they could have done better.
Like
it makes me think of
team.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Nice.
Yep.
We're like this. We're right there with each other.
I mean, on the same wavelength.
I think that's very cool. We should do that. We should get together after the show, and we should sit down, and we should listen or watch or do whatever we're going to do.
If it didn't end at like midnight,
that's what we're going to do from now on. Yep.
Okay.
We'll take an hour break in between. We'll come back at 2 in the morning. Got it.
Okay.
Let's make that happen.
In. Let's make
George,
this better. Let's
get on that
show.
for us, buddy.
He can be on and take notes. Well, this is something we don't hear very often from the celebrities, but John Party admits that he has dad guilt when he goes out on tour. John Party and his wife Summer have 2 young kids, Presley Fawn, who is 2, and Sienna Grace, who is 11 months. And they're at the stage where watching daddy leave is tough. And I remember those days. We have to like sneak out or tell them like, look out the window. And then you really go the other way.
Nice. Trick the kids. No, why not just take them with them?
Yeah, I wondered about that too, but maybe that's just a lifestyle that him and his wife Summer don't want
I'm
to provide.
sure, but still. Talk about names too, huh? Presley Fawn.
I know. I wonder where Fawn comes. And Sienna Grace.
Yeah, Sienna Grace. Nice names. I like them. But the kids are still young.
They are really young. They won't remember.
Yeah, go on the road. Nice. Go on the road.
Bring them with.
Imagine if they were older and you get to go on the road, do homeschooling and get to tour the world. Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Jay, my dad was a milkman, okay? And he delivered milk all over the state of Iowa.
And did he take you with him?
He did. He would let us come with him.
I was joking, but that's awesome.
We'd leave at like 3:00 in the morning or something. We had to wear like really warm clothes because we had to go into these huge coolers and just get crates and crates of milk. And then my dad would load them all onto the truck. And I remember thinking it was the coolest thing as he would load his semi. And then we would go to like schools before they had been open, or grocery store, or not before they'd been open, but before, school hours. And the same thing with these restaurants or gas stations. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. He'd wear these gloves. I can see it just clear as day in my mind. This weird cane thing that he had to pull the crates forward and stuff. Loved it. And my favorite was, went with Dad. We had to wake up super early. And then, I guess they still have them, but I never buy them. But the little rows of donuts, you get like 4 or 5 little donuts, little powdered donuts.
Oh, yeah. And I remember. I still eat them to this day. Chocolate, though. That's okay.
Okay. Well, hey, I think either are a perfect choice. But I remember my dad opening the door for us to go load one of the accounts, and just donuts just falling out the door because I'd fallen asleep while we were driving to wherever the next place was. But yes,
so your dad has to be one of the last milkmen ever.
Probably. It was really weird, though. So we live in Florida now, and I'm from Iowa. And the company that he worked for was Prairie Farms, and it got bought out, and then it was Roberts. And I actually took a picture. I forgot to share it with him. But I pick up bread for my senior citizen volunteer gig that I do on Wednesday mornings. And there were milk crates there, and it said Prairie Farms, Roberts Dairy. And I thought, no way. How are these milk crates down here? This is the craziest thing. So I took a picture. I meant to send it to my dad right away, but obviously I dropped the ball on that. But
if you see really any milk crates around, grab me a few, will you? I could use about 4 of them.
They're the best.
All awesome. Right. What else we got in the news?
Well, Darius Rucker, he had a concert.
Oh, wait. Did your dad wear the hat?
No, sir. He had a navy blue uniform.
Back to your Darius Rucker.
Mm-hmm. Darius Rucker, he actually is refunding a bunch of money in Atlantic City, New Jersey on Saturday night, the 12th. He started a couple songs in and his voice started giving out, and he actually refunded the crowd their money, and then he made a public apology on social media.
I mean, he did the right thing. Mm-hmm. Probably didn't have to do that.
I heard somebody recently, I can't remember who it is, they canceled their show and they did not refund one ticket and they did not sing one song.
I'm sure he didn't have to apologize or do all that, but it seems like it's the right thing to do. So good for him.
He seems like a stand-up guy, and I'm not shocked by that. That seems like who he is.
I'm with you, my friend. Good for you, Darius.
Yeah. Way to go, Darius. Okay. Ashley Cook. Now, I had a moment trying to remember who this was, but if you guys know the song Your Place, that's what she sings, and it was one of the number one songs last summer, a number one hit. And she actually has had a very successful year of her career. So far, the singer has been battling significant health challenges and family losses. Both of her grandmothers passed away within the last year. Her father battled his 5th reoccurrence of cancer. About 4 months ago, her mom suffered a near-fatal heart attack and had a stent placed in one of her arteries.
Holy cow.
Cook has been facing a health challenge of her own, too. In social media last week, she revealed that she recently has been diagnosed with a heart condition, too. Like, yeah, she's got a heart condition. You lose that many people in that short amount of time. Like, how do you not have a broken heart?
I was going to say that's a broken heart, but I wonder what the heart condition is. It's rough nonetheless. I mean, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Heart disease runs in my family, so that's something that I'm always constantly looking out for.
I heard, and you all can WebMD it, but if you have a wrinkle in your earlobe, it's supposed to signify heart disease. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All facts. All facts on the Jay Francis Show.
Seemed a little out there. But, yeah,
I don't think so. I remember reading the article and they explained why that happens. That's a telltale sign. You know what it might have been? Comorbidities, isn't that what they call it? Like when you have when you have precursors that would indicate heart disease, and you have a widowmaker, that's what they call it, a widowmaker, because they're heart attacks that come out of nowhere.
Right.
Like you just weren't, there was no indication that this person would have one. And they said from that article, look for a crease in the earlobe. So, I don't know.
All right. Crease in the earlobe.
Fact check me, people. Let us know.
Yes.
But more about
Somebody
Ashley
fact
Cook.
check that.
Yeah, somebody fact check that.
George, get on that.
Okay. Well, she also has a new song out called The Hell You Are. The Hell You Are. So saying that it brings fire and tempo here in this next chapter, just saying that it's like a follow-up song from her one from last summer. So I'll have to give it a listen and see and let you know.
A crease in the earlobe, often called Frank's sign, can be a potential indicator for coronary artery disease.
Bam.
I don't have a
That
crease
you
in the
can call me
earlobe, so
Tiffany MD. Thank you very much. Mason MD.
I don't think so. Told my wife I was going to go get my doctorate. She says, I don't think so. I said, come on, I want you to call me Dr. J. She was not happening. So that's the reason why I didn't get my doctorate. My wife won't call me Dr. J.
Sounds like maybe you didn't want it. I mean,
No, I wanted it. I would have done it. I would have put in all the years it takes to do it. But she said she wasn't going to do it. So,
do you like school? Do you like learning?
I like learning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like school.
Yeah.
Although you would think I do because I've been to a lot of them. But I think about this a lot. I think I like self-education better. I want to learn what I want to know. I don't want to learn the fluff. So if you can go to a specialized school and learn just the stuff you want to know, like when I taught at the audio engineering school, we taught audio engineering. We didn't teach English or science or that type of stuff. So that was cool. But no, I like self-learning.
Kind of like trade schools almost, right? Like where you just learn the skill you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I was thinking the other day, like learning, man, I don't know what that does in my brain, but it fires me up. I love learning.
Say what? You don't like it?
I love
you
it.
Don't get along with it?
I love it. It gives me so much energy, like just the endorphins, dopamine, serotonin must just.
We know I don't like to read, but I do listen to a lot of books and stuff. I enjoy taking in the information. I even take a lot of online courses from different colleges or different institutions around the world because I want to know information about a certain subject. I don't need to go through an entire program at this point in my life. Right.
Unless
my wife wants to call me doctor. If she wants to call me Dr. J, I'll make it happen.
Come on, Jennifer.
Will you call me
That
Dr.
ship is
J?
sailed. I would call you Dr. J for sure. I'd be honored to know a doctor.
Moving on. Question of the day. What is the greatest vocal collaboration of all time? What is the greatest vocal collaboration of all time? Because, well, we like to make it a competition. Not just who are some good ones. What's the best ones of all time? If you want to go ahead and throw your responses in the comment section, please go ahead. All right. You want to give me one? You want to hold your thoughts till a little later in time?
I will give you one. There is a new song called Hard Fought Hallelujah, and it is with Jelly Roll and Brandon Lake. And I love the grit of it, but I feel like vocal performances are not typically about grit. That's a pretty good one. It's got a lot of emotion in it, which I really like. So
I think that's what grit to me is emotion.
Grit to me is that growly sound.
Yeah, but that comes from emotion.
Okay. We can agree to disagree.
You don't think that's emotional when somebody gets all gritty?
No. I think it's like they're digging deep, but I don't think it's like they're getting growly to be heartbroken or they're getting growly to show a lot of love, or it's definitely like an emotional thing. I don't feel like in my head the definitions aren't the same.
Okay. Fine, be that way. Alice, she says Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton.
Yes, I knew that one was going to come up.
Timeless chemistry and unforgettable melodies.
I threw one out. Did you want to throw one out, Jay?
No, I'm going to hold off till later.
Wow, you have such control, such self-control.
Mm-hmm. I got to think of something that's not so gritty now.
Oh.
Or maybe I'm going to go extreme grit. I don't know.
Well, I am waiting on pins and needles for the answer.
Ben says Brad Paisley and Alison Krauss. Whiskey
yes.
Lullaby.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Carla. Carla says George Jones and Tammy Wynette.
Oh. It would be nice if they said the song. Did they say the song for that one?
They said Golden Ring.
Oh.
David says Reba McEntire and Linda Davis.
And the song is?
David, please tell us the song.
I had Reba McEntire and Brooks and Dunn. If you see him, if you see her. I like that. But I don't know if it's best vocal. It's good. It's Reba. Brooks and Dunn. But
Eva says Johnny Cash and June Carter.
Yep.
Oh, wait. David says, Does He Love You? Back to Reba and Linda Davis.
Does he love you like he loves me? Does he think of you when he's holding me?
All right, moving on. Frank says Kenny Chesney and Grace Potter.
I don't know Grace Potter. Does it say the song?
Frank?
Sorry.
Let us know, Frank. If anybody else, if you're putting your comments in, please, include a song title, apparently. It's not good enough just to answer our questions. Answer what we think we're going to want to. Grace says Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. I had a
Good
few
duo.
people tell me Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
Mm-hmm. But is it best vocals?
Yeah, if we're going to turn this into a competition, no, not the best of all time.
Mm-mm.
It's going to be hard to beat Kenny and Dolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Johnny and June, too.
Yeah. I still go with Kenny and Dolly.
Dolly kind of annoys me a little bit.
Wow. We just said last week should have been the most important person in country music.
Yes, most influential, absolutely. But I can still say, like, her little, like when she sucks in after everything she says. I don't know.
She announced today that she is not going to be participating in songwriting for a while. Since her husband has passed away, she's taken some time off.
Good for her.
Yep. There you go.
Good for her. That's so sad.
All right. Hector, you're the first Hector we have had. Thank you, Hector, for joining us. Brad Paisley and Keith Urban. And he says, and I will put a song in here, and it is Start a Band.
Oh.
You want to sing that for us? Do you know that one?
It's not coming to mind, but I definitely know it.
Okay.
I know. I can't think of how it goes.
Ivy. Oh, here's a good one. Ivy says Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood. Brad Paisley's been on this 3 times already.
He collaborated a lot.
Is there going to be more to that sentence? I don't understand.
Well.
Jake says Shania Twain and Brian White. Don't know if it would beat Kenny and Dolly, but hey, not much is going to, in my opinion. Ooh, Kate is thinking outside the box, and she does include a song title.
Okay, what does Kate say?
Kate says Bon Jovi and Jennifer Nettles.
Oh, yes.
Who says you can't go home?
Good one.
That is a good one. I used to really like Bon Jovi until he jumped the shark.
What does jump the shark mean? You say it a lot. I have the general idea, but where does it come from?
It is a term that comes from Happy Days, television show Happy Days.
Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Wednesday, Thursday, happy days.
Happy Days was an extremely popular show, and it was on the air for years. And then after a while, it started to veer off, and there was an episode where Fonzie instead of riding his motorcycle, he was water skiing and literally jumped a shark. So the term jump the shark is when Happy Days fell out of popularity, was when Fonzie jumped the shark. There you go. We teach you an awful lot of things on this show.
You just never know. You're going to walk away with a plethora of information.
Go use that one in trivia tomorrow night. So yes, Bon Jovi, I feel like Bon Jovi jumped the shark when he went to Nashville and hooked up with Nashville songwriters to write their most commercial hits. But I preferred when they were writing songs on their own, like the song Runaway and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my opinion. Hate mail goes to Tiffany@jfranzi.com. Mia says, I agree, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. All right. Leo says Loretta and Conway.
Okay.
Noah, Kenny Chesney and Pink.
Ooh, yes.
I find that one hard. I don't think that's a match.
The song is really good. I can't think of what it is right now, but I do know that I love it.
Setting the World on Fire.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God, I had that song on repeat in my car for so long. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those voices just don't seem like they match to me.
And that song, they definitely do.
Olivia, Shania Twain, and Billy Currington.
Okay. That probably is pretty good.
Rosa, first Rosa on the show. Thank you, Rosa. Hank Williams and Waylon Jennings. All right.
What happened to we say
Jay,
it slow so we get it right?
Hank Williams and Waylon Jennings. There's got to be a button over here somewhere.
Jay, you're fired.
There you go. I found it on the first try. I moved all the buttons around, so I have no idea where they are.
Oh my gosh, I'm so impressed.
I tried to make it easier on myself. Nope. Nope, did not work. Paul says Thomas Rhett and John Party.
And the song is?
Paul.
Oh, man.
Paul, help us out here, brother. Follow Tiffany's updated rules. While we wait, Quinn says Clint Black and Lisa Hartman Black. Yeah. I like the two of them. I don't know if they're the best ever. Sam says Love Song by George Strait and Miranda Lambert. But it has to be live, he said.
Wow. Those are some stipulations.
He says they are two Texas Titans and they sing in harmony.
Apparently
Sam,
so, because they're both going to raise money for the flood victims.
I think Sam is going for his doctorate and wants to make sure he gets a good grade on this paper. Nice. Good for you, Sam. Here's one I like. Victor puts up a candidate for the running here.
Okay.
Drowns the Whiskey, Jason Aldean and Miranda Lambert. Those two voices go together. To me, they go together.
Smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
No.
It is. They are. I know they don't sing that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. I know it's Chris Stapleton.
Okay, just throwing it out there. Wendy says yes. Tim McGraw, Faith Hill.
A lot of votes for that.
Xavier says. How often you could say that name?
Xavier, not very often.
St. Xavier is a college here in town.
So why are you thinking it's so rare?
How many Xaviers do you know?
None.
I don't know a single
none.
Xavier. I know the Xavier.
I don't know any
college.
Xaviers. Oh, yes. But there is on one of my reality shows that I watch on TV. The little kid's name is, I think it's actually Isaiah, and they call him Zay.
So it means nothing to the story.
No. It was on the way to mean something.
Until we thought it through. I assume Xavier is a boy.
I would think so, yes. It's generally a male name.
Okay. Xavier says Lainey Wilson and Jelly Roll.
I mean, love them.
He says gritty voices and powerhouse fusion.
Yeah.
Fusion. Heart like a truck. But he says it has to be the remix.
A lot of stipulations these people have.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. I think I like it. I like the fact that
I think I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like when all the Swifties are saying Taylor's version.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fine. Xavier?
And it shows that
like
they actually really know the song.
Right. Hey, I'm with them. I like it.
Yeah.
Start editing. I'm going to say editing.
Cherry picking. You could start
Cherry
saying you're
picking.
cherry picking.
Let's do that.
I like that even better.
I don't like
start cherry picking, Jay.
What did we say before?
Censoring.
Yeah, censoring isn't the right term.
It's not the right term. No, you're cherry picking.
Cherry
for sure.
picking.
Yeah.
All right, here's another good one. Zane. Zane says Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood.
I had that on my list.
Raw emotion and vocal fireworks.
What did you just say about the emotion?
Raw emotion.
Did you say roar emotion?
Raw emotion. Just because I don't know how to speak.
No, did he say if I didn't love you?
He did say if I didn't love you.
Yeah.
Now here's Keith Urban and Miranda Lambert. Becca. This one I think I like. Charlie says Chris Young and Cassidy Pope.
The song is
Think of You.
Think of You.
He wrote more than that. Do you want the rest too?
Uh-huh.
Says it's a modern country ballad done right.
Yeah, I like all the commentary.
Do you like all of it?
Mm-hmm.
You know I don't like to read. Ooh, I like this one. Well, no, I don't know if I like this one.
Oh, wow. Jumped in head first, and then you just backed out as fast
backpedaled
as
a
you
little
could.
Well, I saw Taylor Swift. I'm like, ooh, I like Taylor Swift. But it's Fiona says Little Big Town and Taylor Swift. I mean, that's great and all, but... No.
That's like a quartet then.
Nice. Gabe says...
Oh, we did say a collaboration, so that is a
yes,
collaboration.
We didn't say duo, but yeah, that makes sense.
Correct. Yeah.
Gabe says Jordan Davis and Luke Bryan.
Solid voices.
Oh, Tim McGraw and Taylor Swift. Laura, Lara.
Lara.
Should be Layra. I mean, spell it that way. It should be Layra.
Yeah.
Laura. Tim McGraw, Taylor Swift. Okay. Ooh, I didn't know this collab existed. But Miles says Merle Haggard and Jewel.
Ooh. Okay.
Miles gave me homework.
Yeah, what is the song?
Back to Miles. That's the way love goes.
That's the way love. That's the way love. That's the way love goes.
Rachel says Craig Campbell and Lauren Elena.
Oh.
But she says live.
I like those names.
Ooh. Tara says Darius Rucker and Luke Bryan. I like those two. Will says Brooks and Dunn.
That's not a collaboration, though. That's
Sure
their
it is.
band.
It's just a really long one. Xena, we get 2 X names tonight. Xena says Little Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yes, Old Town Road.
Oh, I like this one. And Lord knows I won't be able to pronounce that name. Maybe Yusuf? Yusuf?
Yeah, I think it's like Joseph in another language.
Is it?
But Yusuf. I think that's right.
Okay, good.
When I watch 90 Day Fiancé, I'm pretty sure people are called Yusuf in there.
Okay, well, Yusuf says Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.
Oh.
All right, let's start winding this one down.
Yes. I thought we already were winding it down.
We were, but I'm going to bring it to a halt.
Whoa. The cherry bucket is full.
Zelda. These names tonight, I love them. I've never seen so many X and Z
We're getting
names.
all the end of the L. Yeah.
And Y's. Yusuf is a Y, so we'll go with that. Victor was the V. We're good. We're doing the back end of the alphabet tonight.
Perfect.
Zelda says Ronnie Dunn and Reba McEntire.
That's the one I said.
Is that
Agreed.
the one you said? That's not what you said.
I said Brooks and Dunn, but clearly it was Ronnie Dunn.
All right. Jason Sircone. I'll use his last name because he's been a guest before. But he says if it's a best collaboration, it would have to be me and you. Okay, I'll take that. Why not?
I feel like you and I are the best collab, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. Jason disagrees with you, though. All right,
Okay.
starting the countdown. Here's what? Number 20?
We're starting with number 20. It's Jelly Roll with Heart of Stone.
I don't know if number 20 deserves a drum roll.
No. But it was Jelly Roll, so it still feels appropriate.
Good for you, Jelly Roll. That man's name is everywhere right now.
Everywhere. He's doing a great job. He's got a great PR firm. I mean, the name is out there.
There you go. I'll take it.
Yes. All right. Then we have number 19, Jackson Dean with Heaven to Betsy. Heavens to Betsy. I did hear this song. I don't remember loving it, but I know it is popular right now. Have you heard it?
I have not. Well, I'm sure I have. I just don't.
I just remember the DJs making a big deal out of Heavens to Betsy, and they told like where it came from, and I didn't like the story, so now I don't like the song because they ruined it by telling the story. So,
Nice.
All right, number 18, we have Jordan Davis with Bar None,
There you go.
and number 17, I'm so excited to
Sorry,
say
Jordan.
it.
Bye. Bar none.
Bar None. I don't know the song, so I don't have anything to say about it. Do you know the song?
Okay, I've heard the song, yes, but
Okay.
I just wonder why you just blew right by it. It's like, wow.
Because I'm too excited about 17.
Okay, go to 17.
I told you about the song Bottle Rockets.
Yes, you did.
I really wanted to use them as one of the collaborations because I just think it's so
Why
freaking
didn't you?
cool.
That was a good collab. It wouldn't have
Yeah.
won, but it was still really good.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so I was just excited to get to 17.
Scotty McCreery,
Scotty McCreery and Hootie and the Blowfish.
underrated vocalist for sure.
Underrated.
I don't think
Right there
people-
with Daughtry.
His name doesn't. Well, Daughtry is amazing, but Scotty's got
Scotty McCreery's good.
he's got an amazing country voice for sure.
He sure does. And nice and deep.
Yeah, I mean he's got that George Strait feel to him to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. 100%. Yeah. I never made that correlation, but yeah. Absolutely.
Scotty, we
Okay.
like you.
You may be excited about 16. It's Mr. Eric Church with Hands of Time.
I do like Eric Church.
I know.
I think part of that is because he was just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, such a nice guy. But I like that alt country style, that bucking the system. I like that.
Sticking it to the man.
I like the buckers.
Who did we report that was saying F you to the machine?
Yes. Yes. I don't remember, but yes.
All right. Number 15, John Party, Friday Night Heartbreaker.
All right.
I like John Party. I've seen him in person a couple times. Russell Dickerson, Happened to Me.
Okay.
I love when a song has just a little segment like that. I love it when it's just a little section and your mind is left to the imagination until you hear the song, like, what's it about? Anyways, I like that song, though. Happens to Me. And number 13, Shabuzi with Good News. All I
Shabuzi's
really
another
need
one that's
is
been on the
good
charts
news.
forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
good for you.
I'm kind of surprised this song isn't higher.
It's hard to top that song. Bar song.
That's true. That's true. It was a good song. It was a good song. But I just feel like everybody can relate to this, where he starts out saying, it's been a really tough year. And he's like, all I need is some really good news.
Yeah.
There's a little good news. I always say really. It's a little good news. All I really need is a little good news. Okay. Bailey Zimmerman at number 12, Backup Plan.
I like that song.
I wish we had gone to Bailey Zimmerman last summer in Jack's Beach. He was here performing free concert.
What's the lyric to that? The only backup plan you need is to get back up.
Oh man, do I love when the words are like that. You know that Josh Ross song, Single Again?
Yeah.
It says, when you're all over him, I hope you're all over me. I love when the words are like dual meaning, throughout the lyrics. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I made a connection when they said backup plan. The only one you need is to just get back up.
You're back up. Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of the way
Okay, I'm
I've
going to check it
lived
out.
life.
Yeah, me too.
Who needs a backup plan?
Just got to get back up. That's the plan you need. All right. Mr. Thomas Rhett in spot number 11, After All the Bars Are Closed. I do not believe I've heard this song.
I have not, but I went to a wedding with him.
Fun fact.
I've got nothing else to that story. I mean, he was a nice guy, but I've got literally nothing else to that story. Just that I went to a wedding
I
with him.
appreciate you sharing that. Okay. So
I could tell you more about the venue. The venue was beautiful. It was in the hills of Tennessee, and it was on a little lake, and the venue itself was just beautiful.
Okay.
It had a barn, and then it had an outdoor area that was very wooden. So the ceremony took place under the canopy outside.
Nice.
And then the reception was inside in the barn. It was beautiful. But he was there.
Brett was there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't remember anything else
This
about
next
him.
one, in number 10, has captured my heart, and I want so badly to hate it, but I absolutely love it. And I don't know why I want to hate it, but I do love it. It's Kane Brown, Backseat Driver.
Are you a backseat driver?
I definitely used to be. My husband would say I still am. Lord, if he only knew. I have tried to teach myself so hard to shut my mouth, and focus on anything but his driving. Focus on a song, put some lip gloss on, look at the trees, the other cars, talk to somebody in the car, anything but that. Because he does get offended a lot. Sometimes I just ask questions like, why'd you turn here? Because I'm just like so curious. Why did you turn there? And not like where I normally turn. Maybe there's something he knows that I don't know. But he's always like, oh my gosh, why can't I just turn here? I'm like, wait, you can. I just didn't know if you know something I don't know.
My wife doesn't want to learn. She says, why'd you turn here? Because she's saying you didn't turn where I wanted you to. Did you ever see the TikTok where the guy's driving and the woman's yelling and like freaking out? She throwing her hands up like they're about to get in an accident, and he slams on the brakes, and then the camera pans and it shows a car stopped at a stop sign like 20 feet ahead.
No.
I mean, that's my wife for sure. Anyway, sorry.
No, my husband thinks that I am, but I'm not actually. It's not what he thinks I'm saying. So whatever, it's fine. But it was funny because I had the tune stuck in my head. Daddy, can you please turn up the radio? And so I had already gotten in bed, but Hannah was up with a friend. And so I purposely got out of bed to tell Hannah this, but I was thinking, Hannah, can you please turn down the thermostat? Because we drop our thermostat every night and it's not programmed. And I know you can program it and we haven't programmed it. But anyways. But that was just kind of funny. So now every time I hear that song, I think of that. But I also think of he's pointing out how she just sees the world so differently than him, and how she asks one question and then another question comes. But I don't like that he says Mickey D, because it makes me think of the other song. Said, I've been watching you. Dad ain't that cool. I'm your buckaroo. I want to be like you. And he's talking about how his 4-year-old said a 4-letter word and his Mickey D drink goes flying in his lap, right? And I'm like, oh, you both used Mickey D. Use a different restaurant just for sake of difference.
HVAC instructions to Tiffany at jfrancie.com.
No, Hannah's got it. Hannah, can you please turn down the thermostat?
Sad.
Okay, number 9, Luke Bryan. Country song came on.
I've said it before. I like Luke Bryan.
I've said it before. I like Luke Bryan too.
You drive me insane.
I did that just for you.
I know you did.
Okay, number 8. Numero ocho. Tyler
What
Hubbard.
number is that?
What's that?
What number is that?
Numero ocho. 8 for my English-speaking
Sorry, no.
listeners.
Crew members, what number is that? It's my
8.
favorite number.
Oh, sorry, Jay. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. Jay's favorite number 8, Tyler Hubbard with the song Park.
All right.
Okay. Number 7, Nate Smith, Fix What You Didn't Break. There used to be a guy in my networking group, and he was a little bit older. So he was trying to find his shtick, in the networking realm. And he would say, I will fix what your nephew broke. And it makes me think of dudes trying to fix things, and then they have to hire the handyman to come fix what their
take it
husband's
apart,
broke.
can't get it back together. That's me. If I take something apart, it's not going back together. I've got the leftover pieces, and I'll save them forever, but I'll have the lleftover pieces. That's a good song, too, and I like the fact there's something about saying you fixed what you didn't break.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I like that. It's a good
Makes
message.
me think of, I think it's a Brett Young song. I'll stop telling the truth about you if you stop telling lies about me.
Nice, yes.
Or something to that effect, you know what I'm saying?
No, I remember it.
Yeah. All right. Number 6, Mr. Riley Green, Worst Way. Number 5, Josh Ross. It's a tongue twister. Single Again, the song I just talked about.
Josh
It is.
Ross.
It's really, you got to think before you say it. I referenced it on another episode, but I just love when he says the Tennessee or the Nashville zip code, and he's like,
615.
You can still hit up my 615. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, he's another guy who's super nice, super friendly.
I have a picture with him.
Yeah, we discussed
I
that.
met him.
I'm not going to steal your
one hot
thunder.
second.
And I like the people he chooses. Like, he was on the road with Nickelback.
Yeah,
That's not really a combination, I would think, but it worked.
Yeah, I could see that being a combination. I have a better visionary sense for that stuff, Jay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, number 4, Mr. Sam Hunt with Country House. That was a song that I made you check out. And I just love the imagery. He's, driving his little lawnmower with his shirt off around the little fresh bean patch, and he's chopping wood. And I don't know, like he just wants to be in love with his woman out in this, country house. And it just makes me think of my childhood home and good memories. And I am constantly torn between like this redneck side of me, and then there's this other piece of me that's like more reserved and like.
I was telling my wife the other day I want to be a redneck so bad.
I know, I kind of do. I get very torn between both of those worlds because I grew up redneck for sure.
Well, I'm city, and my wife, her family is definitely rednecks. They would tell you they're rednecks.
Yeah.
But she says rednecks just know how to have fun.
That's right.
When their workday is over, they play just as
work
hard as they
hard,
work.
play hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very true. It's very true. And let me tell you what, my dad worked really freaking hard.
There you go.
Okay. Number 3, Ella Langley with Weren't for the Wind.
Okay.
Weren't
Can we go
for
back
the
to
wind.
4 for a minute? Because
Okay.
4, when you were describing the song to me, that reminded me of my wife's grandfather.
Mm.
Because whenever we go to his house, he'd be out. I mean, he was 90-something years old, 91 years old.
Oh, wow.
And he's out working the farm.
It goes to show, though, I mean, our little pansy lives now, whereas those people had to work hard.
Yeah. And he was doing it by choice. 91 years old, you don't have to be working the farm.
Yeah.
But he insisted on keeping his farm, and he worked it.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I love that.
He was an impressive man, and a very tall man. He was a few inches taller
tall
than I.
farmer boy.
Yeah.
And we know you are very tall.
7'2". I'm
All
only
right.
6 foot. Sorry.
All right. Ella Langley, Weren't for the Wind.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the wind. Sorry, it just came to me. I was trying to think of what the song was. Okay. Number 2, this has recently become like really a big. Hannah and I sang this song probably 5 times today alone. Morgan Wallen, Just in Case. I really like this song.
Okay.
He's talking about he's hung up on this girl, and when he falls in love, he never says those 3 words, and he always leaves a little space just in case. Yeah. Okay.
I listened to that song today, as a matter of fact. And I noticed the country station here in town plays the same 10 songs over and over and over again. So I could tune into that station and hear these songs. And that's one of the songs that's being rotated right now.
Yes. I know it's nice to do radio because then you hear like what's latest, greatest, whatever. But part of me feels like that's also what's been paid to be put out, the political side of it. And then it also gets overplayed. And then it's like, oh man, I liked it until I heard it every 5 seconds.
Right.
Like fancy like, yeah, I'm fancy like Applebee's on a late night. Yeah.
I still like the song, though. I mean,
I know. I do
not
still like that one.
That is not a song that I would like, but for whatever reason, I like it. I do.
Well, it's pretty clever.
That was a big TikTok song for a long time, too.
Oh, yeah. I knew the TikTok dance at the time, too. I was pretty proud of myself.
Nice.
Walker Hayes.
My daughters were big on doing that and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Hannah, too. All right. Do you have the drum roll button, Jay? Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
Number 1 is Corey Kent with this heart.
There was such a big pause in there. I thought you were going to do something else.
No.
Corey Kent, congratulations. Huh? 2 buttons?
I am proud of you.
Who's your daddy?
Oh, shit.
I called back to last week if you don't know. Anyways, yeah, hey.
Oh, I know.
I know you do.
I know you
What
do.
you wear.
I know you do.
Corey Kent. All right. I don't know much about him.
Yeah, well,
Didn't go to a wedding with him.
me neither.
He's too new.
He's too new.
Can't argue with being number 1 on the charts. But, hey, good for you. Congratulations.
Also, who is it?
Yeah, we'll see you at the next wedding. All right. Let's move on. Let's do a little artist spotlight here. Zane Williams.
Yes.
We talked about Zane Williams last week, and I wanted to just dive a little deeper into him because not only do you not know him, but there's a good chance a lot of other people don't know him as well. So he is from the Texas area. He's another Texas singer-songwriter. But when I first met him, it was a while back, and his music was very simple at the time. It was just him and a guitar, and he was singing these songs. You know, especially being in Nashville, you hear a lot of people doing acoustic vocal songs, just sitting there with a guitar and singing.
Yeah.
But they all start to sound the same after a while. You hear the same guitar vocal, guitar vocal, guitar vocal. But Zane had a way of making the guitar sound different, and it was captivating. You'd sit there and watch him because he's an impressive guitar player, and then his vocal was very impressive as well. And we talk about storytelling a lot. He has this way of telling a story. So his earlier records were very guitar vocal storytelling records. But he's got one out right now, The Hands of a Working Man, which is a little bit more produced. And I like it. You know, I like it a lot. It's a very good sounding record. It's one of those, you know, more of that raspier type sound and grittier as we talk about. And it has a story behind it like you like.
I do like.
But what I found impressive was he produced it himself.
Oh, wow. That is impressive.
So, good for you, Zane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very good. Now, he worked with Luke Wooten, was the engineer. So, I mean, that's good. And there was others. Tom Faulkner was also an engineer. He was the mixing engineer. So Zane didn't partake in that, which to me, he was giving the instructions to what the musicians were performing. And he was relying on the engineers to translate those instructions, capture that recording.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
I did have a deep appreciation for the lyrics, absolutely. And what I liked about it, or how I knew I liked it, is I played it and I was doing something else, right? Like I wanted to get like a feel for the sound, and then I was going to dig into the lyrics. So I had it just kind of playing, and it played like 3 or 4 times. And by like the 3rd or 4th time, I was able to sing along with a couple parts, which I'm a big sing-along fan because I like the lyrics and I like the story and I want to portray it myself. But I know that I like a song if it can play multiple times in a row and I'm not like, shut this off. It had great sound to me, great storyline. I agree with the grit. It had a little bit heavier guitar, which I know, or edgier guitar. And so I thought it was great.
Yeah, it had that melodic, what do we say, familiarity to it that it had a good melody that was easy to sing along to, but wasn't too predictable. So
yeah.
I did like that. And it had that old-timey feel to it. I think he has an old-timey artist feel to me as well. Even looking at him, he looks like an old-time singer-songwriter.
I didn't look up his face.
You should.
I was focused on the music, Jay.
Just don't let imagery cloud your opinions. But yeah, so his music, I think it had an emotional feel to it. A little bit of romance.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I won't say it was lovely.
Because who says that? Only
lovely?
my cool friend Janelle.
But it was emotional for sure.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was great. I would listen to it many times more.
You okay over there?
He was born the same year my sister was.
What year was that?
77.
Same year. No, my wife was 76, I think. I also think that Zayn, he's kind of like Zach Top. Zach Top's bringing back like 90s style.
Yeah.
Zayn is bringing back like that original country style.
I would agree with that. And you're right. In his images, he definitely has that image too. He's even got a stoic picture. He's not smiling.
Stoic. Now, isn't that the best type of photo?
No.
I say that because she gave me a hard time for our photo together where I'm not.
But that one's not stoic. I know you're smiling, but people who don't know you don't know you're smiling. They think you're being stoic.
Yeah. But hey,
I see
that's
your
how I
smirk.
smile. That's me.
No, I saw you smile before.
I don't know if you have. I don't know. All right. So, Zane Williams, if you haven't had a chance to check him out, I would highly recommend checking him out. He is touring right now. He's in Texas, his home state.
I wonder if he'll be popping up in any of the benefits that are going to be put on.
That I don't know. That's actually a very good question.
Because I'm sure a lot of artists are trying to get in on that for exposure, but also for a great cause. To be part of the solution.
Yeah. I would hope that people are doing it for the right reasons. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too. I agree.
But yes, do not miss the opportunity to see him. Kenny, he's near you.
Oh, yeah.
What else you got going on, my friend?
Well, I actually am part of a networking group, and this lady started a podcast that yours truly is producing the audio. And it's called Why We Started. She's interviewing entrepreneurs about why they started their business. And yours truly was featured. So I was one of the guests on her podcast. I am going to put it on my website as well, but it's called Why We Started, and you guys can check it out. It's the first episode, and it's all about me because I'm sure you guys are like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. I need to know more. That's right. That's what people are thinking. Like, wait, I can hear her more? Yes, you can. And then I think I'm going to make a trip to Iowa for the Iowa State Fair.
Did you not invite me?
No, I did not. My family's there. I'm going to see my family.
Can I not see your family? I'd like to start dating your mom.
You can if you want. I don't think her husband would like it, but she does like your bedroom voice.
And what is she wearing?
Probably a t-shirt, some shorts. Nice. It's not, yeah. I got her some orthopedic flip-flops.
Now you're
she just had
selling it.
knee replacement.
You're selling it now.
Sorry, Mom. I love you, Mom. Yes, so I'm going to go check out the Iowa State Fair. I don't know if you've ever been. You guys, these are epic fairs. I have to imagine it's like the Texas State Fair, but you guys, these are amazing fairs.
It's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, well, we went to the fairs in like other states and we're like, wait, this is their fair? Like, we're so confused because they do it awesome. So Iowa has the grandstand, and if I had to call it something, I'd call it a small venue. So, like every seat is good. Anyhow, I called up my sister and I was like, hey, we're thinking about coming. We'd like to do the Iowa State Fair. And, my boy, Forrest Frank, is going to be there. And so I was really wanting to see Forrest Frank. Oddly enough, the Christian artist tickets were more expensive than the country artist tickets. I was like, what is happening here? Forrest Frank definitely has a unique style. He kind of raps, or I don't know. They're insanely upbeat. They're really fun to sing to. And they kind of have a rap component to them, like a gentle rap or something. I don't know. Easy listening rap.
Easy listening.
So I do love that. He is performing. And then my sister was like, oh, I think Megan Maroney's the next night. And Hannah's been dying to see Megan. Oh, yeah. And when I called my sister to say, hey, we might be coming, she was like, okay, well, I won't be there Thursday night because we're going to Jesse Murph. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I wish I had more money in my bank right now so I could take Hannah to Jesse Murph, Forrest Frank, and Megan Maroney. But that would be a blockbuster weekend that would cost me a pretty penny.
That's what happens when you have a yacht. Just saying.
I know.
All your money goes to the yacht.
Maintain. That's right.
Well, last week we talked about our conversation with the band Gradients. That was released this week, so if you want to check it out, please do. Gradients. But it was definitely a fun interview. They were cool people to talk to. And then the other thing I'm excited about, my friend, is I heard from Miss Rocky Rose. We mentioned her earlier in the show.
Yes.
She is coming to town with Miss Cyndi Lauper.
I know. I say it like that because I'm bummed I'm missing it.
Hey, not my fault.
I know.
But I'm going to go enjoy some Cyndi Lauper.
Yes.
See my good friend, Miss Rocky Rose.
Rocky Rose. Oh, that's so awesome.
I mentioned she was a Berkeley student that went on to the London Conservatory. When she was at Berkeley, that's when I met her. I got a chance to produce her first album. She actually put out a solo album before she went to work with all these other artists. So I had a chance to go in the studio and record that album with her.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool. She was also on the show.
I get emotionally overwhelmed with cool experiences and music very easily. And I feel like if I watch somebody record their music, I feel like it would be so moving. I don't know. Cry. I think I would cry. I think I would. Like just to be immersed in like all of the stuff, like just so cool. I just can't even imagine.
There's been times, you get emotional sometimes when you see some extreme talent in a room. When you see people that are just beyond compare. You see these people perform, you're like, wow. But when you see people perform and it's like that wow factor, but then there's also like a writer who writes this killer emotional song. Leigh Bryce. When we were in the studio and he did I Drive Your Truck.
Oh, forget about it.
Oh, man, dear God. If you weren't shedding a tear in that room that day, you're not human.
Yeah.
And that one hurt. That was some of the best musicians in the world, greatest writers. All of the pieces came together on that one.
Yep. Perfect storm to get a bunch of guys crying.
There you go. How often is it you get to have guys cry, right? There you go. Hey, either take them to your daughter's dance competitions or you go listen to Leigh Bryce. Either way. All right, my friend, going to land the plane. Any objections?
Nope, I'm ready, Pilot J.
Try not to crash this thing.
Mayday, mayday, mayday! It's a rough landing.
All right, folks. Well, we have done it. We have reached the top of the hour, which does mean we have reached the end of the show. If you have enjoyed this show, please tell a friend. And if you have not, Miss Tiffany,
tell two.
You can reach out to both of us over at jfranzi.com. As we say, we will keep this conversation going, or any other conversation for that matter. And if you are over at the website, there's links to the socials, there's links to photos, and any other little trinket that we decide to put up there for your viewing pleasure. Miss Tiffany, my friend, you have any final words for us tonight?
Yes, it's for the crew members. The best stories come from those who don't quit. We'll meet you back here next week.
On that note, folks, have a good night.
Thanks for listening to The Jay Franzi Show. Make sure you visit us at jfranzi.com. Follow, connect, and say hello. This episode has been brought to you by VR Knives, your source for 100% custom knives made by a true rock star. So, if you're in the market for a new piece of art, reach out to VR Knives. 407-421-5528. 407-421-5528.